Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm making some art to turn into an NFT.
Dude, you're always up to something. Hey, wait a minute. Did you? All right. What are you doing now?
I'm minting the art into an NFT.
Okay, so are you making a digital copy of it or something?
No, it's much more than that.
What the heck are you talking about? Where are you?
Look outside. I just sold that NFT for 1.5 million. Time to get a Lambo. Let's go.
All right, Jose, look, we got to talk about this thing, man. We got Snoop Dogg, Lindsay Lohan, the big boy himself, Elon Musk. Did I even say his name right? I don't even know. Mr. Tesla. Let's just call him that. Doge Lord, whatever you want to call him. He's talking about this cryptocurrency style thing that's in the market right now that's buzzing.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what they call it?
Yeah, NFTs. It's the hot new thing right now.
It's like hotcakes. Everybody's trying to get some, right?
Yep.
So what is it, man? What is an NFT?
So the easiest way I can describe it is, the actual title of it is non-fungible token. So you can think of, for example, these 2 quarters, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can exchange this quarter for this quarter, and they're kind of the same. But with an NFT, you're kind of basically getting like a certificate of authenticity that says this one is one of a kind, and so is this one. This one's one of a kind. So you can't trade them for the same value. They're individually verified, and so that's what people are doing with art now and all kinds of stuff. They're kind of tokenizing everything.
Okay, so it's basically saying it's just so unique, like a one of a kind car, or your house might be unique because you customized it when you made it. And especially artwork. Artwork is definitely one of those things that the second a splash of paint gets on the art, it's different than the rest, right? You can't replicate that.
Yeah, and it's a big thing with digital art because people, in the past, people put up their artwork on Instagram for free, right? They put their artwork up on the internet, and anybody can copy and paste. And that's still the case. You can still technically copy and paste something, but you can't prove that you're the owner unless you have the NFT. The reason is because when you purchase it, that purchase is going to show up in the ledger, basically, that everyone gets to see, and it'll verify that you bought it from the artist. So that's what makes it very different, and also, I don't know, just an exciting space to be in for a lot of different reasons.
I'm hearing there's some famous NFTs out there because apparently there's not just like art, there's some like digital like collectibles that I'm hearing about. What is that about?
Yeah, man, just like, so the NFT world is pretty big. There's the gaming side of things, there's the art side of things, and there's all kinds of people buying virtual property. They're buying, like, it's so, how you could like buy things in a game, like in a like Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Imagine if like you could actually say, I own that thing, and if you want to buy it from me, this like rare item or this legendary World of Warcraft thing or whatever, now you can do that. Now you can actually say, hey, this is the only one I'm going to sell to you. And people are just going crazy. The collectors, it's, I think at the end of 2020, it was a $52 million market, but that's exploded since then completely. Like the hype wave started, I think, like in January, and it's who knows where it's going to go.
Right. It looks like it's picking up steam at this point. I saw people selling these things called NBA Top Shots, right? And those NBA Top Shots, like moments in time where you might see Jordan dunk, and you get it in a pack like a trading card, but it's a digital video of a dunk. And it was going for like $100 per pack. And then now is what's one Top Shot worth at this point?
I don't even know. Honestly, I kind of like slept on Top Shots because I'm not like super into sports, and I kind of feel like an idiot for doing that because I should have known that like they were gonna turn into such a hot commodity. But yeah, they're one of the hottest NFT markets that isn't solely artwork. Like they're in their own category, I think.
Definitely, like trading cards, but
Yeah.
video trading cards that you own and everyone knows you own it. And if you feel like it, you can sell it to the next person who wants to own it. And the last time I looked at one, those one in like, I don't remember how many, maybe it was 5 in a pack. I can't remember, but one Top Shot that was probably like, say, maybe a KD, Kevin Durant, Duncan, or doing a layup was like $4,000. I'm like, what? Who's paying $4,000 for a layup?
I've had people on Twitter message me being like, you want to buy some Top Shots? Like,
like Perkies. I got Perkies. I got what you need. I'll let you boy.
It's like, no, dude, like this is, we're supposed to do like no intermediaries. It's crypto, right? But like people don't care. People are out there trying to scoop them up however they can get them,
Yeah, hustling. It's a hustle. But the one big interesting thing I think of for the artist side is the ability to like almost get paid in perpetuity, like for your art, because art's gonna get resold, right? And you may be an artist that you're on a you're not selling all the time, but you made like a couple good pieces, limited pieces that will continue to go through the market because it's appreciating in value. And somehow it seems that the NFTs can actually continuously pay you and keep you alive and running out there and profitable.
Yeah, for the most part, from what I understand, when let's say you're an artist, you make a piece of art and turn it into an NFT, minting it is what it's called. You will once you sell it, I think most marketplaces have this in place now, but it wasn't always the case. You will get royalties if that piece of art sells again in the secondary market. So if you're one of those artists that has a big fan base or has like a lot of support on social media, like you definitely can just be making a living off of NFTs at this point. For anyone starting out, my suggestion would be you really, instead of spamming people with NFTs and stuff like that, just get involved in the community. Like really just do collaborations with people who have been in there already, like hit up some OGs, like try to add value, because right now there's so much noise. If you're an artist that, it's, I think the best way is just to grow your fan base if you don't already have one. And then if you don't have one, then like get involved in one of these communities, and just be in there, participate,
Yeah, what you're saying doesn't sound any different than if you were just selling art normally, right?
It really isn't. And that's what people don't understand is like, yeah, it's this hot new thing, and some people are making millions of dollars, but like at the point that we're at now, because anybody can do it, it's just like anything else. You still have to market yourself, right? So
yeah, that's crucial. You almost got to sell yourself first before you worry about selling the NFT. Like
exactly,
it's just like any artwork. I wouldn't listen to every artist like his whole album, but if I hit one time and I listen to that one track, but if I find out about you as a person and I like you and I identify with you, I might want to buy everything you put out. And that that. And talking about that, so before we get into one of the things that I'm hearing now that you can make millions, and we might want to touch on the recent sale of one of the crypto artists who somehow got to the double-digit million mark in sales. Let's talk about this artist using music, continuous pay. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen. So I am friends with the guy who did a collaboration with Deadmau5, and I think that sold for like $80,000 or something. Aphex Twin just dropped something. I think it went for $100,000. But then also there's so many things you can do with the music. I've seen people sell, usually they'll sell like sample packs or they'll sell stems or something like that. Now you can do that and then package it as an NFT and find these creative ways to get more from your work. So for example, I've seen one artist who, he was on Twitter and by the way, Twitter is a place you want to be for all this kind of stuff, right? At least for right now. But I saw this one guy who said, okay, I want to release a music NFT. if 10 people, you know, cash out me $10, that'll cover the cost of me minting it. And then when I sell it, I will split the proceeds with the people who put in the $10. And he did that, and he was able to sell it for $1,000 at least, and then pay everyone back $100.
Nice.
So these are kind of things that, like, I at least I haven't seen them in the traditional art world or DIY or whatever kind of, you know, SoundCloud or anything like that. Like, you know, what is it, Spotify, who's like barely pays artists for their music these days. You know, like, people are getting tired of that shit, and they're trying to like find new ways to be creative and sustain themselves.
Yeah, it's making people be way more innovative and cut out the middleman for sure. It's basically the crypto wave going into the artist world and showing them that, like, we don't need a central party. I mean, it might be easier with a central party, but it's not necessary. And you could save yourself a lot of money, a lot of headache just doing it yourself. And one of the things that I thought was really creative was for like Kings of Leon. We're trying to do a ticket, I think, as well. Like on top of the album, I think they were talking about doing like fan VIP tickets that would be locked into a person. And if they wanted to sell those tickets, they could just sell them as an NFT, and your name will be attached to it. So you always have a seat at the concert. And I'm pretty sure NFL's looking into this too for all those season passes. They did just do Gronk. I don't even know if did Gronk actually get the NFL to authorize that, or that's Gronk himself doing an NFT.
It might be just his own thing. I mean, I've seen a lot of these players are starting to get into it on their own. They're realizing, wait a minute, like, I want to be paid in crypto. I want to have my own crypto community that, like, you know, this is a different topic, but social tokens, you know, that's a whole nother wave that like hasn't hit yet. But when you combine that with NFTs, every influencer is going to have their own social token community.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. It's like the stickers in YouTube where somebody could actually, you know, be a mod on your YouTube and show that they're a loyal fan by showing their sticker, right? So I can definitely see a future for this in the social space for, you know, artists, creatives, and influencers. I definitely think it's going to be hot. Well, before we go, we got to talk about the one, you know, the one and only Mr. Beeple.
Oh yeah,
bro, what the heck did he just do this a week ago? Last week?
Perfect place to leave off. Yeah. So okay, just some background on this guy, Beeple. For the past 13 years, he's been posting his art online. This is before Instagram. He would do one piece of art every day, and he would post it up online. And his whole philosophy was he didn't care about, and you know, he left it up there for people to like criticize, and then if people wanted to kind of remix it or use it in commercial work, he didn't really care. Like, he would even put up the 3D files when he was doing 3D, so you could like technically take his work and just, you know, put it on whatever you want, right? And his philosophy was he really just cared about getting better. He didn't care about the byproduct of him making work every day. He just wanted to get better at his craft. And so, you know, yeah, he was doing 3D graphics commercially. He had some commercial clients and stuff, but he kept doing this everyday thing. And then I actually remember when he hit the 10-year mark, and he was on Twitter, and he was really excited about that, but he still wasn't making, like, he wasn't selling those things when he hit the 10-year mark. Now, he just hit the highest selling NFT ever, over $69 million basically was the total sale. And he's, I think, the third most, third most expensive artist in the world or something like that at this point. And this includes like the traditional art world. So it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's definitely unfathomable for my mind 10 years ago for, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it, a JPEG to go for some unfathomable amount. But, you know, it's the future. We're in the future. COVID sped us up, and we now can show our appreciation for artists and in different ways, and that's what NFTs are giving us the ability to do. So if anybody's out there that's interested in learning how to do it, we'll be definitely diving deeper on how to mint your own NFT. I'm gonna probably try myself to mint one. Put it out there, the investment site for NFT or something. I don't know. It's gonna be this mic. It's a picture of me on this mic like this, or like one of those pictures. But we'll do it, man. Look, we gotta catch up again. Thanks for explaining this to me because it's a lot. Crypto's a lot, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there wondering what to do to get this thing done and be the next Beeple. Because I want to be the next Beeple too, right? I'm an artist. Why pay for my art, please? I'm a starving artist. But anyway,
Yeah.
until next time, man. Thank you for coming on, and see you next time.
All right.
Peace.
See ya.
Guys, thank you for watching this episode of The Investment Cipher. We appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content. And don't forget to comment down below with any questions you may have. And if you have any knowledge you would like to share about the cryptocurrency space or NFTs, feel free to drop that as well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.